All right, welcome. Good morning. So today we're going to have a fun workout. I like to finish the workout on Fridays, Friday Fun Day. So it's going to be a little grinder session today. We're going to start with, like normal, with our joint mobility. And one of the things I read just recently, actually this morning I think, the key to optimization is engagement. So that means engaging your full person. So not just going through the motions, but actually trying to engage your mind, body, spirit all into one, okay? So when you do the interflow, okay, which is our mobility practice, that's a huge piece of it, intuitive flow. So if you're just going through the motions and not trying to really put your mind into what you're doing, you're not going to fully benefit, okay? So we're going to start just with the neck, okay, working forward, then up, and try to integrate your breath with that. So, again, we're going, taking the chin forward and slightly down, and then trying to stack the vertebra back and up like you're being lifted up. Good. Now, taking the chin to the side. So like you're trying to bring your chin in line with your shoulder, but still being pulled up. Opposite side, back and forth. Okay, now we're going to go ear towards the shoulder, but we don't want to lift this shoulder. We want to pull down, but lift from here. So like your jawline going towards the ceiling, opening up that side of your neck. Again, not trying to compress, but actually decompress. And as you come down from it here, you can kind of do a little dip, opposite side. Good. Now we'll try to just kind of create a little circle with that. So we'll go forward to the side, backing up. Then reverse. Good. Now working the shoulders. I'm going to bring the shoulders back. Elevate, rolling forward, and just letting everything drop down. And then reverse of that, pulling the shoulders forward, up, rolling back and down. You know, we're trying to find the ends of your range of motion, not forcing it, but trying to find that edge, try to go to that edge. Good. All right. Now we're going to go arms overhead. Again, trying to reach up, but so you're elevating first, tacking the shoulders down, and we're going to circle from there. Reverse. Trying to get the arms overhead, pack the shoulders down. So we don't want to shrug. Pack down. Okay. Bringing them out to the side. So you're reaching one side, reaching the other, trying to create as much length across your body as possible. Okay, so palms are facing the floor. And then try to be aware. So we're going to shrug up just so you can feel it, right? So I'm shrugging, and then I'm dropping it down. So if I can't drop it down, okay, then I'm not packing the shoulders, right? So there, reaching out, okay? And we're going to rotate, so palms go up, so you're rotating the shoulders back and down. And then opposite direction, shoulders come forward. But I'm not shrugging, keeping the shoulders down. Up, back and forth. Now we're going to do the arm screw. So this one's reaching, so I'm reaching with this arm, and it's like wringing out a towel. So I'm going to elevate my shoulder, rotate, and squeeze it out. So I'm reaching and rotating at the same time. So now the shoulder comes back down. So I'm not staying here, so as I bring it up, one more time, here, rotate. As I go down, I'm bringing it down and squeezing it out as far as I can. Bring it back up, reverse. Same thing on the other side. Elevate, rotate, squeeze it out. Elevate, rotate. Now you can smooth it out a little bit. Still trying to find the ends of the range of motion. Good. Now palms facing, big circle, reaching up and over. Reverse. Good. Bring both arms forward. Elbows go out. Trying to pull the fist like with Larry touching her to the chest. Okay? So bringing it all the way in. And then as we go in, we're going to bring it up. Elbows come in like you're trying to touch the elbows together. And bring your fist out as far as you can. So I don't want to, if I can, I mean, obviously if that's as far as you can go, that's okay. But that's not the goal. The goal is to bring the elbows in and the hands out as you keep your shoulders down. So I'm not up here. I'm down. Pressing out. Bring them in. And breathe. Yeah, so you got to breathe through it. So if you're holding your breath, you're actually stimulating your sympathetic nervous system, which basically means you're in fight or flight. If you're trying to increase mobility, if you've ever heard of, basically you have like a startle reflex or even like freeze. So you're basically kind of stimulating your body to freeze and not move when you hold your breath. So you got to breathe through it. In reverse. Good. All right, working the wrist. So you can keep a little micro bend in the elbow, flexing up, trying to move just from the wrist. So not your whole arm. So pressing down, pressing up. Again, trying to find the end of the range that you have. Okay, in and out, just from the wrist. So in, out. So not the whole arm, if you can do it. In, out, in, out, in, out. And we'll try to create a little circle with that. So we'll go up, out, down, in. Then try to circle it out. And if you're holding your breath, not beneficial. Not that anybody would ever hold their breath doing this, but. All right, good. All right, good. All right, now we're going to go one more for the arm, for the elbows. So we're going to pull back. So palms facing up, reaching back. Again, creating that rotation back and out. One more. Good. All right, now working our pelvic tilt, just tilting forward and back. So we'll go back first. So when you tilt back, again, we're always trying to create, for this, we're trying to create length, okay? So we're tilting, should feel openness here, not compression. So tilting, in the opposite direction. to see if you can move just from the pelvis, not from your whole body. Isolating that motion. And if you have trouble sometimes with your low back, this very simple thing can help correct it just by creating movement where maybe you don't have movement. Okay? All right, now kind of combining that, so we're going to open up here, open up the chest, I'm reaching back, trying to extend the arms, packing the shoulders down, and then going into a little bit of that tilt as well. So I'm going to full extension here, and then exhale, opposite direction. So when I exhale, now my pelvis is going to tilt the opposite direction. Okay? Pack the shoulders down. Scapula wraps around the ribs. So I press out and also engage the quads and the abs. So you open it up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Good. All right, a few hip circles here. So bringing the hips back to the corner, pressing forward, other corner, and back. So in this one, it's kind of subtle, but you're trying to move right now from the hips, not keeping the hips still and just moving from your back, opposite direction. Good. All right. Now we're going to bounce on one leg. So we'll go right leg. If you need to bend the knee a little bit, that's fine. But you want to stay, so I can bend the knee, but I want to stay tall at the same time, if that makes sense. So I don't want to bend the knee and crunch. For a little more stability, that's okay, but I still want to be tall with my posture. We're going to bring the left knee up. Okay. I'm just going to straighten that leg out, squeeze the quad, pull the heel under, squeeze out, pull under, squeeze out, pull under, squeeze out, pull under. One more squeeze, hold there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And switch. So right knee up. Stay tall. Bring that knee as high as you can. Then extend out. Pull your toe back. Pull in. Out. Squeeze. Try to straighten the knee. So it's very important you straighten here. So if you have to go lower to straighten, that's okay. Back in. Straighten. Back in. Straighten. Back in. Trying to keep the knee up. One more. Straighten. And when I come back in, I'm not bringing my knee down. I'm pulling in with my knee staying up. Okay, so my heel's kind of under my butt. Put it down. Good. Okay. I'm going to bring the knee up again. Okay. This time, we're going to go internal, external. Internal, external. Actually, I'm saying that backwards. That actually is external, internal. There you go. Good. And switch. Good. All right, one more. Knee up. Try to straighten out. You're going to point the toe. Pull it back. 1, 2. Keeping the knee locked. 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and then circle. Reverse. Good. All right, switch legs. Knee up. Down. Toes down, toes up. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, and circle. Reverse. Good. All right. All right, finishing up that the warm-up with the hinge. So toes slightly turned in, heels out. Big breath in, getting as tall as possible. That's your inhale. Exhale, belly button to spine. Staying tall. Arms out, so I'm externally rotating, packing the shoulders. Okay, so I'm not pinching back, just packing down. Pressing those hips back. Trying to engage the hamstrings, keeping the abs on. Reaching back, trying to create length down my whole spine. Slowly bringing the arms forward. Continue to pack the shoulders and press the hips back a little further. Big inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come all the way up. Good. All right. Same thing, but going a little wider. So we're creating internal torque into the ground by kind of thinking of screwing the feet into the ground and zipping up. So everything's creating tension through the inside here, pulling up, pulling the belly in. So big inhale, get tall, exhale. One more inhale, exhale. Bringing the arms back, pressing back. Creating length, reaching forward. Packing the shoulders. Pressing the hips back, engaging the hamstrings. Another big breath in. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Exhale. Pull that belly in. And then slowly come up. All right, last one. Feet together. Our feet parallel, sorry. Hip width. Okay, so the reason we use our fingers here is just for feedback. Again, so sometimes it's hard to know. So we're trying to create length. So when I take my breath in, I should literally get taller, like I'm being pulled up. So when I breathe in, I'm getting taller. But then what a lot of people do is when they exhale, they're right back down, right? So when I engage the core, okay, when I breathe, so I can feel this space decreases. So when the space between my lower ribs and my pelvis should increase. That's the goal. So if I'm not able to do that, that's okay. It just gives you feedback so you can work on it. So if I take my breath in, that space increases. You should feel that. When I exhale, I bring my belly button in. I maintain that length. If I don't, it just gives me, again, feedback that I'm not doing it properly, and I can start to work on it. So another big inhale, see if you can get a little taller. Exhale. You should feel the abs engage, the obliques, even into the low back, just from doing that. Arms out, press back. Try to create length. Reaching forward. Back the shoulders. Press back. Internal torque, screwing the feet into the ground. One more big inhale. Exhale. Good. All right. Get a quick swallow of water if you need it at home, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. All right, so We're probably going to do I've kind of been talking about this, but we're probably going to do like a little workshop. We'll try to film it just on that first, like what we just spent. I mean, we actually spent almost 30 minutes on it, but breaking those movements down even more as part of the Interflow program. There's already some good resources out there. I think we've sent out links for them before, but really trying to encourage people to take advantage of that, because that's something anybody can do. And you don't have to be here to do it. You know, something really I highly recommend making part of your daily practice. You don't have to do as many reps or take 20 minutes. You could take 5-10 minutes. And it's really the connect. One of the things I've seen is I feel like is very beneficial, okay, for people, especially if they've had injuries or different things, is we tend to lose connection to our body. So we're not aware of how our body's moving in space, okay? And so we create compensations, and that leads to injury over time. So this Interflow is stuff really can, if you really have the right mindset towards it, can help you make a better connection to your body, okay? Which then can help you either recover movement, okay, or keep you from getting hurt in the first place, okay? So I think it's a very important thing. And again, I've mentioned many times something that I didn't necessarily have, I saw many years ago, it made sense, did not have the patience to work on it, but I highly encourage you to do that. Don't be like me and then have to have injuries because you don't have patience. So it's a powerful practice if you have the right mindset towards it and incorporate. So we're really trying to make that more of our training regimen. Okay, so now we're going to go, that's kind of your awaken phase, so getting things moving, getting the joints lubricated, making that connection to your body. Now we can start to pick up the intensity a little bit. So we're going to start with jumping jacks. Okay, always modifications for every exercise that we do. We'll kind of talk through those a little bit. So if jumping jacks give you a problem for whatever reason, you can always just, if you think about the movement, you're working adduction of the legs. Abduction and then adduction, bringing them back in. You're also working shoulder mobility up and overhead. All right, so those are the main things you're working on, as well as the calf complex, because you're on the ball of the foot, okay? So if you break that down, it could be simply as I could just do my calf raises. I could just do my arm. I could do arm and leg, okay? So there's all kind of variations. The key is move, okay? And then understand the movement, not just haphazardly do it, but have a purpose behind what you're doing, okay? So the first one was going to be, we're going to go 50 reps. That doesn't mean you have to do 50 reps, but we're going to do 50, and then, you know, if you need to take a break, take a break. Okay? All right, ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right, seal jacks, similar motion with the lower body. Only difference is now we're opening up the chest. Okay? Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. All right, cross jacks. Now we're working a little more coordination here, trying to cross the arms over and try to make sure you're not crossing the same way every time. You're alternating. Okay. Same thing with the legs. So you're trying to cross as best you can the legs over, keeping the feet basically like parallel. So not turning your feet as you go. Starting out this time. Ready and go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, shuffle jacks. Okay, we'll do 2 count on this. Okay, so now we're going forward. So still the ball of the foot, switching the legs. As we switch the legs, we go opposite arm, opposite leg, and trying to bring the arm again to that overhead position. So again, everybody's going to have different range of motion, but if you limit your range of motion, okay, you limit your range of motion. So most people will develop the range of motion in what they work in. So you start to become more compressed, and you have less motion. Just simply be aware of that and try to go to the fullest range of motion that you have. Okay? All right, so 2 count this time. So we'll go 1, 1, 2, 2 like that up to 50. Ready, and begin. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10. Speeding up a little bit. 1, 1, 2, 2. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 10. Good. Is that 50? Yeah. Okay. 60. Okay. Good. More is better, sir. Okay. All right. Now we're going to our split squat. Okay, remember, we really want to focus on this hollow position so my pelvis stays tilted this way, okay? My back leg is engaged, okay? So it's not throwing all my weight onto my front leg, front and back leg. My rear glute is engaged, okay? So I'm going to step out, arms are here. We're going to pack the shoulders down, okay? Abs on, okay? So pec, lat, abs all engaged. Step the front foot forward, okay? We're going to lower down in 5, hold 5, up 5, okay? Ready, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to hold there. We're trying to find that engagement of the rear glute and the abs. 3, 2, 1, and up. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep the eyes straight ahead. That'll help with your posture. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold there for 5. Engage. 3, 2, 1. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Squeeze there. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switch legs. Ready, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, engage. So back the shoulders. Squeeze the glute of the back leg. Pull on the hamstring of the front leg. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3. Is that 2 or 3? Okay. All right. Switch legs. Okay. Now we're going to go just down and up. Okay. Same so we're going slow to begin with, to understand the proper mechanics and the tension you're creating. Now as we speed up, we don't want to lose that tension. We just want to apply it at a little faster pace, okay? So stepping forward, arms engaged, okay? I'll call down and up. So we're going down, pause, up, 1, down, up, 2, down, up, 3, down, up, 4, down, up, 5, down, up, 6, down, up, 7, down, up, 8, down, up, 1 more, down, again, hold there, try to engage, okay? Now we're going to go almost to the floor, only about a third of the way up, and then back down, nice and smooth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and all the way up. Good. Switch legs. Okay, same thing. We'll go a little pause at the bottom. Keep the core engaged. Remember, I don't want to have my feet all the way together, so it's kind of like I'm on railroad tracks here, right? So I'm just going to step right under my hips. I'm just going to step that foot back. And if you were starting from the bottom, 90 degrees, right? So knee over the front ankle, knee, hip, shoulder, ear in the same line, okay? So we'll go from here, really down, up,
1,
down, up,
2,
down, up,
3,
down, up,
4,
down, up,
5,
down, up,
6,
down, up,
7,
down, up,
8,
down, up,
9,
down, hold there, come down, third of the way up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try to get that knee as close to the ground as you can. 6, 7, 8, without resting it. 9, and 10. Good. All right. Now, picking up it a little bit. So now, we're going to work a little bit more fluid, next level. So now, still on the railroad tracks, right? So, I'm engaging the core, okay? Can't really do this one slow, okay? But you're going to go forward, okay? Keeping engaged, keeping the glute engaged. When I come back, I'm not just pushing off the front leg. I'm pulling. Boom. So you should be nice and stable. Try not to wobble, okay? So if your core is engaged, you're using the rear glute, you'll be more stable, okay? So we're going to keep it simple here. We're going to stay on one leg, okay? So we're going to do 10 reps one leg, then we'll do 10 reps the other leg. Ready? And begin. 1. So, whoops, sorry, my bad. We'll do it together because I want everybody to be able to get back solid, okay? So it's kind of like a little pause in between, okay? Ready, and go. 1, 2, 3. It's easier when I'm controlling it, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This last one we're going to hold. So now, the same thing we were talking about earlier, some of y'all are still pushing off the front leg. That's why you're wobbling. So what you're going to do is engage the rear glute. Okay? You're going to pull back to stand and not wobble. Okay, good. All right? Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Pull back. Good. So, again, for this, we call it a tactical lunge. For this exercise, there's a bunch of different ways you can do lunges. But for our purposes, what we're trying to do is integrate the body, the movement of the body, okay? And it's all this stuff about working your core, okay? So really, to me, the importance of the core is to help you integrate your movement, okay? So this is a good example. So the reason we have our elbows here, okay, not just to have your arms there, it's because what you're trying to do is pack the shoulder down, and actually if you had a ball here, you're squeezing, okay? Because you want the connection between your glutes, your abs, and your lats, right? If my elbows go out, or my arms are doing this, okay, I don't have that connection. If I gave you 2 heavy club bells, okay, you would not be able to do it. With your arms out here, you would fall, or you would drop the club bell, okay? So you can create that same tension without the club bell if you just do it yourself. But if your arms are somewhere else, chances are you're not engaging there, okay? So that's the purpose in having your arms here, okay? So now, on your own, we're not going to do the pause. Still trying to get to the same position, okay? We're just trying to transition through it quicker if you can. So that's the next challenge, okay? So do the same thing, 10 each leg, kind of on your...
Same side?
We'll switch now. Now we'll alternate, okay? So that's another next level challenge, right? So now we'll alternate legs.
And you can always regress back to what we did at the beginning, to just a basic...
Yep, basic split squat, okay? So all we're doing is showing you ways to build, right? But build with good foundation. So in our old ways of training, I'll look at it as a learning process, is that we tried to advance people too quick, so they learned sloppy technique sometimes, just to be able to do the advanced version when they really weren't ready for it yet. So this is a way to kind of think of it. It doesn't matter. You do what's best for you, not what, if you're doing a group class, for instance, what somebody else is doing. It doesn't matter what somebody else is doing. You have to be intuitive enough to be aware of your body enough to know what is best for you. And that's what we're trying to teach, okay?
You want to master the fundamental, the basic, before you move on to the next level.
All right, so now if you can, again, you can always regress like Larry said, or we're going to try to move through a little quicker transition, but still trying to have that stability, okay? So 10 reps each side. 1. 2. 2. 3. 3. 4. 4. 5. 5. 6. 6. 7. 7. 8. 8. 9. 9. 10. 10. Good. All right. We'll save our last one for later. Okay, so now we're going to work the squat progression, right? So we're going to start, again, we're working a little bit of mobility here. We are working mobility in the squat as well. So we're going to try to stay feet parallel for this one, okay? So it's okay if we squat later when we do it, the toes to be turned out a little bit. For the practice, we're going to stay feet parallel and try to get the feet under the hips, so not being so wide, right? So we'll go back to the first piece, which is going to be our hinge, okay, like we did earlier. So we're going to hinge back, okay, and then you have a slight bend in the knee, and then reach down. So if you already have enough mobility, you can go ahead and grab under your toes. If not, you can lift your toes up and bend your knees enough so you get your fingertips underneath your toes. So you're lifting the toes, hinging back, and then bending knees as you need to get underneath the toes. Okay? And then from there, you're going to use your hip flexors to pull down. So you're actually actively engaging, not passively going into your squat. So you're going to pull into the squat with your arms inside your knees. So you're pulling yourself down. Give yourself a few seconds, making sure the knees are driving out. So you're pulling down, actively engaged, like you're trying to pull your knees up using your hip flexors and pulling your hips down. So for about 10 seconds there, trying to drive the knees out. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to bring our right arm forward, left arm forward. Okay? From here, focus on if you had somebody pushing on your knee, out. Okay? And then the arms are going straight forward. So very important here that I'm not rounding my shoulders. So I'm going to reach forward, and then what I'm going to do is pull my shoulders down and back and pack the shoulders. So I'm still in the squat. So you just have to be aware of your body and making sure that you're keeping length through your spine. Okay? And hold that for 10, 9, 8. So your heels should be on the floor if you can. 4. And knees driving out. 3, 2, 1. Now press through the heels. Make sure the core stays engaged. Stand up. Good. All right, again, hips back. Bend the knees if you need to get underneath the toes. Pulling down. So you're actively pulling yourself down by not just with your arms, but using your hip flexors. Okay? Hips are being open. Pulling down, 10 more seconds. Actively engaging. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you're going to bring your arms forward, okay? So try to press back and down into your heels. Drive the knees out. Straighten the arms out. Lock the elbows. Pack the shoulders down and back. So again, trying to breathe through it. So shrug your shoulders. Shrug. Now bring them opposite direction. Boom. Then chest comes up. 10 seconds. So try not to hunch over. 9, 7, sitting back into the heels even more. 4, 3, 2. Press through the heels, engage the core. Stand up and squeeze the glutes. Okay? One more time. Hips back. Hinging, hinging, hinging. Lift the toes. Pulling yourself down. Driving the knees out. So even here you can start to try to lengthen the spine by pressing the chest out. Slowly bring the arms up. Straighten. Pack. Pull the shoulders down. Lift the sternum. Try to sit back more into your heels. Try to get a more vertical spine. 10 more seconds. 9, 8. Really press those heels down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Press through the heels. Stand up. Good. Good. Okay, that's working the squat. Okay? Now, we're going to try to put all that together in a little sequence. Okay? So we're going to start with lunges. Okay? So we're going to go 12 lunges, alternating legs, each leg. Okay? All right, ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. All right, now we're going to go squats, okay? So just regular squats. I'll call down and up. Try to keep the arms in this extended position, shoulder pack the whole time, so we're not bringing them in and out, okay? Ready, down, up,
1,
down, up,
2,
down, up,
3,
down, up,
4,
down, up,
5,
down, up, down, up,
7,
down, up,
8,
down, up,
9,
down, up,
10,
down, up,
1,
down, up.
2,
Try not to shrug. Down, up,
3,
down, up,
4,
down, up,
5,
down, up, down, up,
7,
down, up,
8,
down, up,
20,
down. Just 4 more. Up,
1,
down, up,
2,
down, up,
3,
down, and hold there for 10. So same position we were in earlier. So pack the shoulders, chest up. Try to sit back and down into the heels. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Good. All right. 12 jump lunges each leg, if you can. If not, just go back to regular lunges. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Good. 24 jump squats if you can, not regular squats. This one you can use your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. Get to lie down now. Am I good here? Okay. So actually, let's tell you what. Let's sit up first. We'll do this one first, then we'll lay down. Okay. So get my therapy session in this morning. So Larry does a better job than me, so she's going to demo it.
Not what I'm saying.
So sit nice and tall. I'm going to put my fist here. You can have an imaginary fist. She's going to pick her foot up, touch it down, down. Okay? 10 repetitions each side. Okay? I'm going to start with my good side. Okay? So nice and tall. So the key here is it's a hard fight for some of us not to do this. Okay? So if my core's not engaged, I'm just going to fall back. So first, sitting up. Okay? So if you sit in a chair a lot or ride in a car a lot or whatever, and you're slumped like this the whole time, like we like to say, you become what you do. Okay? So you don't want to become a chair. So you start looking like a chair. Okay? So this is working the opposite. So we talk about compensation, and you have decompensation. Okay? So you do the opposite to try to correct that movement so you're not stuck in one position. So this one's a tough one for me because of my hip flexor, probably because of my mobility in my hamstrings as well. But it's that's what you're working for, right? So engage here to sit tall. That's number one. Squeeze the quad. So I'm squeezing. My leg is extended. So my leg's not extended. That's the first thing. So if all you can do is sit tall and extend your leg, that's the big start, okay? Then you're going to bring it up, over, touch, up. Leg has to stay straight. Over, touch, up, over, touch, up, over, touch. So sitting tall, not crunching forward. Sitting tall. You count those?
That's probably 7.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. Switch sides. Again, so think of it, if you can, think of it like I'm working on this with Ashley, physical therapist, and you don't want to make it a rainbow. Okay? So try to up, over, down if you can, right?
Like a box, right?
Yep, like a box.
Question for you. If you have trouble staying upright, would it be defeating the purpose if you had something behind you, like a wall?
Yeah, you just don't want to use the wall to hold yourself up.
Right.
So like if I'm doing it at home, a lot of times I'll sit in front of the couch just to give myself feedback, because otherwise I start doing this and I'm doing really good. And then when I sit up, it's a little bit harder, okay? But you have to go with what you got. So also if you need to do this to help engage, you can do that as well. There's a little progressions to try to work on, okay? So you could also use like a towel or a band to assist yourself. So that's how I had to do it on this leg. I couldn't even get my foot off the ground when I first started doing it. So I'd use a band help myself a little bit, and then eventually we can do
That's
more.
right. I think that was about 3 weeks ago. Now you're not
Yeah.
using the band. It's
Well,
pretty good.
I'm still leaning back a little bit. Okay. So it goes back to what she's saying, though, is, talking about engagement. So the fact that I know I'm going to meet with Ashley every Tuesday, I know if I don't do my homework, it's not going to look so good when I come back. So, that's the way of thinking of it. Okay. So you always need, in my opinion, some type of accountability. I don't care who you are. So I do anyway. All right. So sit nice and tall, squeeze the quad, lift, over, down. And also I have a tendency to rotate, so make sure that foot stays straight. So when I sit it down, I want to be under control. So I don't want to go, okay? So it's a control. It's all about making the connection, not just trying to do the movement, right? So try to be under control. So squeeze the quad, pull the toe back, sit tall. And for me, I help create tension in my core by squeezing. I have a club bell. Imagine. Okay, good. All right, now go back to the other leg. This time, all we're going to do, fight to stay as tall, squeeze the quad, straighten the knee. We're going to lift it up as high as we can. So the goal here is to go to your range, whatever that is, but try to go to your end range, okay? And hold. We're just going to hold. So try it out to tall. 10 seconds. 1. Try to straighten the knee out. There you go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, other leg. All right, ready? Squeeze the quad, pull the knee, sit tall. Up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, now we're going to go to our back. So here, I think Larry taught this the other day, we're going to focus on pulling everything in, okay? Engage the abs. Okay, so our back's we're going to stay here, right? We can use our hands or our triceps to push into the floor a little bit to help us engage our lat, okay? We're going to pull everything in. So rather than pushing my belly out, okay, I'm going to pull everything in and engage. My obliques are engaged. My transverse abdominis is engaged. Even my low back a little bit. Then I'm going to maintain that. So my hips don't move. I bring my knee up. Keep my abs in. Bring the other knee up. Keep my abs in. Now from here, I maintain that. Straighten my legs. Okay? Maintain that. I'm going to lower my right leg down in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it tight. Keep the abs in. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Right leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Keep both legs straight. Keep the abs in. Now place slowly slide my hands up my thighs and shins like I'm trying to grab my shoelaces. And hold that for 10, 9, 8. Press the legs straight. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. One more time up. Squeeze. Try to reach the shoelaces. Keep the legs straight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, coming up. All right, finishing up. All right. So we should have that core nice and engaged. We're going to do push-ups. So we're going to go 5 seconds down, hold 5, up 5, 3 times, okay? So keeping the belly engaged the entire time. And down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold there, engage, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Now you're going to bring your right leg up. So you just bring that right leg up, a couple inches off the floor. Straighten the leg out. Keep the core engaged. Pull your toe in towards your knee. Now bring that right knee to that right elbow and hold for 10, 9. Squeeze it in there. 8. Press the left leg back. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back. Left leg up. So press your right leg strong. Squeeze the glute. Kick the left leg back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the left knee to left elbow. Press the right leg back strong. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring them both back. Now, just down and up on push-ups 3 times. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And bring that right knee to right elbow. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Left to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All righty. Hope you enjoyed today's class. You got a little sweat going. Recover over the weekend. Do some mobility work. Come back Monday, a better version of yourself.